rise and fall of the Russian Empire, a historical overview. Welcome to our exploration of the Russian Empire, a vast and complex entity that shaped much of Eastern Europe and Northern Asia. At its height, it was the largest empire in history, marked by profound cultural, political, and social changes. Today, we'll journey through its origins, expansion, peak, challenges, and ultimate decline. The roots of the Russian Empire can be traced back to Kievan Rus in the 9th century, a federation of Slavic tribes led by the Varangians. This early state laid the groundwork for Russian identity. However, the Mongol invasion in the 13th century fractured the region, plunging it into chaos. For over 2 centuries, the Mongols controlled vast territories, profoundly impacting the development of Russian principalities. As the Mongol grip loosened, the Grand Duchy of Moscow began to rise. In the late 15th century, Ivan III, known as Ivan the Great, unified the fragmented Russian principalities and proclaimed himself Tsar. He famously refused to pay tribute to the Mongols, signaling the end of their dominance. This unification laid the foundation for the future Russian Empire, as Moscow emerged as the central power. Ivan IV, or Ivan the Terrible, became the first officially recognized Tsar of Russia in 1547. His reign saw significant territorial expansion and centralization of power, but it was also marked by tyranny and oppression. After Ivan's death, Russia entered the time of troubles, a chaotic period of civil unrest and foreign invasion. This turmoil ended with the establishment of the Romanov dynasty in 1613, which would rule for over 300 years. The 18th century marked a transformative era for Russia. Peter the Great, 1682 to 1725, embarked on ambitious reforms to modernize the military and government, introducing Western technologies and practices. He founded St. Petersburg, a new capital symbolizing Russia's openness to Europe. Following Peter, Catherine the Great expanded the empire further, incorporating vast territories in the Black Sea region and Western Ukraine, while also promoting arts and education, making the empire a cultural powerhouse. During its peak, the Russian Empire experienced significant social stratification. The institution of serfdom became entrenched, with millions of peasants bound to the land. Despite this, the era was marked by cultural flourishing. Writers like Pushkin and Dostoevsky emerged, reflecting the complexities of Russian society. Architectural wonders, like the Winter Palace and the churches of Moscow, showcased the empire's wealth and power. By the 19th century, the Russian Empire faced growing challenges. Military defeats, such as the disastrous Russo-Japanese War, exposed weaknesses in the empire's structure. Additionally, widespread social unrest and the rise of revolutionary movements began to threaten the Romanov rule. Economic struggles and the influence of Enlightenment ideas further fueled discontent among various classes. The tipping point came with World War I. The strains of war exacerbated existing social and economic issues, leading to food shortages and widespread unrest. In 1917, the Russian Revolution erupted, resulting in the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II and the eventual rise of the Bolsheviks. This marked the end of the Russian Empire and the birth of the Soviet Union, fundamentally altering the course of Russian history. The legacy of the Russian Empire is complex, marked by its vast cultural contributions and significant geopolitical influence. As we reflect on this history, we see echoes in modern Russia and its relationships with neighboring countries. I encourage you to explore further the rich tapestry of Russian history as it continues to shape our world today. What aspects of the Russian Empire fascinate you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you're interested in learning more, check out our recommended readings for a deeper dive into this fascinating topic.
Thank you for joining me on this journey through. We've seen how shaped the world we live in today. As we reflect on these events, consider how they continue to influence our lives. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is the most important lesson from this history? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more insights into our past. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore.